Welcome to my world. I've got a fantastic apartment to show you, and this is our very first 8-figure property deal. Aniko and myself love fresh flowers every week. So a couple of days ago when we were talking, the housekeepers were kind of talking us through our apartment, and we talked about the fact that we got fresh flowers. So here are some fresh flowers, and here's another bunch of fresh flowers. The housekeeper said, would you like the florist to come and see you? And I'm like, what? The boat has got a florist? And she was like, yeah, of course we've got a florist. And she said, you know, and if ever you need any garments adjusted or you buy something, we've also got a tailor. I'm like, Jesus, it's just the next level. And of course, if you think about it, it's got a florist. Of course, it's got a tailor, but it's not the sort of thing that me, left home at 17 with 170 quid, had in my head, oh, I'm not moving on that boat, it hasn't got a tailor, or whatever. It just didn't even occur to me. As we come out onto the apartment, onto the balcony, look at this. It is just absolutely, we've got a jacuzzi down there. Look at this outside space. It's huge. It's the full length of our apartment. You wake up one morning and you're looking at this. What we've been looking at the last few mornings, and the team might drop a few pictures in for you, is the sort of typical atoll, the typical kind of coral reef where the maximum height above sea level that you'll ever see is like 3 meters, 10 feet or whatever. And then suddenly you come like this. So we've been swimming in crystal clear waters, surrounded by all kinds of sea life, and suddenly we're here. And in just a day, everything changes. It is such a fascinating way to see the world. The world will literally take us to places that we would never otherwise go to in a very safe way. And I think one of the things that Aniko loves is the fact that she can just take her stuff with her. So ultimately, not yet, because we need to refurbish the apartment and whatever, but we will travel to the world from Monaco or wherever we are with hand luggage. So can you imagine just drifting through an airport, hand luggage, getting taken straight to this place, and we both love it. When we come in, the crew say, welcome home. Imagine having your very own home on the world, traveling the world, going to incredible places with incredible people. You can't get that anywhere else. This vessel is literally unique. And even if you're thinking, oh, that sounds great, Paul, I'll come and join you. Well, okay, I wish you every success with that. There are currently 0 apartments for sale, and there's a pretty big waiting list. So we are absolutely honoured, delighted to have been accepted into the community. And health, wealth, what's the third thing that goes with that? For me, for us, is travel. So the community, the bunch of people that you get to spend your time with. Because look at that little sailing boat out there. That's a fantastic way to see the world, but you're on your own. This is a 50,000 ton ship with twice as many crew as residents. This is a very safe, controlled way to take new experiences to a different level that you just wouldn't see otherwise. To even be invited aboard as a potential purchaser before you're vetting and everything else, you would need to demonstrate a fairly significant net worth. And this is a very high net worth community. Typically, people are self-made. They're some sort of entrepreneur. very interesting, very intelligent, and because of that combination of things, also very high net worth, they want their privacy. And well, so do we. I'm going to quickly show you around. This is a 3-bedroom apartment. Please bear in mind, as we go around, we haven't started the refurbishment yet, but we will. Now, bearing in mind, we're at sea, this is a pretty incredible lounge for me. You can see that we've got a very big lounge, and we've also, in this corner, we've got a dining area. All of this is actually just decorative, it's not structural. So we're going to take this out. You can see quite how big the lounge is. The entire flat or apartment is, I think it's just over 250 square meters, something like that. Into the kitchen. So full-size kitchen, which is relatively unusual. So we've got everything from American fridge freezers to microwaves to full ovens and everything else. So because there are 5 restaurants on board, if you don't want to go to a restaurant, they'll send a chef who will do the cooking in here for you. There's obviously full room service. I say obviously. There's obviously full room service. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep the carcasses, change the doors, change the handles, change the sink, probably change the hob, replace the splashbacks with something quite a lot more modern, change the work surface. So it is a refurb, but it's not a replacement. Something that's very, very important at sea is storage. But you can just see we've got huge amounts of cupboard space. So the ship is called the World, by the way, which is why I said welcome to my world, or welcome to our world. But Aniko is currently on the other side of the camera, but she's, I can assure you, smiling. Okay, so moving on through. This is, I don't know whether you call it bedroom 2 or not, but again, nice, very large bedroom, lots of storage space, and obviously colours and colour schemes are personal, but we'll be changing this, much more neutral colours. You've also got this kind of walk-in cupboard, not walk-in cupboard, walk-in dressing area. So the plan is, if you can imagine this entire run of wardrobes gone, and that would make the room several metres longer. That would allow us to have a nice desk and perhaps a seating area, 1 or 2 chairs down at this end. We've got, another bathroom, obviously. That's why I say obviously. We've got 3 bedrooms and 3 en-suites. So if you stick your head in here, you can see that, it's a bathroom, and it's not the fanciest bathroom in the world, but equally it's not terrible. So we'll probably live with it for a year, 2 years, or until whenever we can get the bathrooms refurbished. One of the main reasons that people come on the world is expeditions. We're currently on an expedition in French Polynesia, which is incredible for me, Aniko, my mum, Aniko's sister, our niece. So there's 5 of us on board at the moment. This is bedroom number 2. The previous occupants was just a couple, and so they use this as a very nice study area. So at the moment, we rushed a bed aboard when we bought the place, and we've got a bed in an office. We are currently right in the middle of French Polynesia, and you wake up every day and you've got a different view. Annika and myself are going out on a rib very shortly. It's a bit of a high-speed thing, but over the last few days we've been snorkeling, we've seen sharks, we've seen octopus, more fish than you could shake a stick at, all sorts of things. Come on in, have a look at what is our bedroom. Something that's caused amusement is the height of this bed. So this is a little seat. Some people have said, oh, is that the step as to how you climb onto the bed? And we've insisted with the interior designers that we get a much taller bed so we can just squeeze. No, I'm joking. But that is definitely the tallest bed I've ever slept on that isn't a bunk bed. This is a walk-in wardrobe from the other side. So our current thinking is we'll take this side out and we'll make this room a lot wider. And if you come around to see it on the inside, you can see what I'm talking about. Got more wardrobes here. I actually don't know whether Aniko said we're keeping those or not. We might not be. No, Aniko's waving a, so no, we're not, they're going. So anyway, these are going apparently. But if you come around here, there she is, you can see her now. This is yet another walk-in wardrobe, and for goodness sake, how many wardrobes do you need? As well as this apartment, we've got X square meters of storage space down below deck. You can store stuff that's the wrong season or for the wrong pastime. So you don't necessarily, yes, it's your home, yes, it's your apartment, but you don't have to keep everything you own in here. And finally, the last bathroom, just to show you. You can imagine it's the master, so it's a bit bigger. It's got a bath and a shower and whatever. So I don't know what you think, but it's, for us, it's fine. And bluntly, even if it's not, Yeah, Aniko's just put in for now. So it is fine for now, but bluntly, even if it wasn't fine for now, if we're not allowed to refurbish it while we're at sea, because think about all the noise and distraction for everybody else, and it's got to wait for dry dock, well, okay, it's okay.